What's going on, people? Chemo Podcast News here to talk about something that's really dear and special to me, and that's the Dwyane Wade, Wade County, whatever, Mr. Miami Heat, whatever you want to call him, Hall of Fame speech. How can I start this off? When I was a younger guy, I didn't really know about D Wade coming out of Marquette, y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. Of course, we seen him in the Final Four, running up to the Final Four, and I think they got knocked out by Carmelo Anthony's team, Syracuse. But the Heat ultimately drafted him, and he was like an unknown commodity. We didn't know what we were going to get. The first year that he played, Dwyane Wade was special. We can see that. We saw that. I think that was the team with Eddie Jones, Lamar Odom, Brian Grant. Who else was on that team? I think Skip to My Lou might have been on that team also. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Skip to My Lou might have been on that team. If I can't remember some other guys, it's been a long time. But to see Dwyane Wade become a Hall of Famer was dope to see, because as a Miami Heat fan, I go back to Ronnie Cycli, I go back to the 90s. I mean, Tim Hardaway, Alonzo Mourning. Like I said, I go back to that era of basketball, where the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks used to go at it all the time. The Miami Heat used to go out with the Chicago Bulls when Michael Jordan was playing. Pat Riley was the coach. So I go way back with the Heat. I've always loved the Heat, been a Heat fan. But this is about D Wade. D Wade had maybe the best Hall of Fame speech you will ever hear from a basketball player. I don't know, it might top an NFL Hall of Fame person as well, but I mean, D Wade, the way he laid everything out was special, man. And me being a big D Wade supporter coming up, and I'm a dude, I don't really tend to be starstruck by people. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you are. I don't care how much money you have. I'm not the person that'll go crazy over it. I feel like if you can do it, I can do it. That's my motto. So Dwyane Wade was a person that I really, really, really liked as a basketball player. And like I said, I'm not BSing around. I've had this D Wade frame in my crib over 10 plus years, y'all. And if I flip this camera around, my whole back wall is Miami Heat, is Chris Bosh right here, LeBron and D Wade when he was a part of the Heat. That's my back wall, and this is D Wade right here. Man, talking about D Wade, saying the bond he got with his dad, the bond he got with his mom, his kids, his wife. Man, it almost shed a tear. You know what I'm saying? I did not know it was that deep with his dad coming up in Chicago, where his dad used to take him to every neighborhood. I mean, would dog him out to make him stronger. I didn't know the story about his brothers. I didn't know the story about his agent. I didn't know the story about a lot of stuff. Like, we all know his mother fought through ups and downs, drug addiction. We all know the story of Dwyane Wade and his ex-wife, Gabby coming into his life. We all know the story about his son being gay and how he supports his son, which is a great thing for a father, and not, turning his back on his son. We all seen him in the media, and to watch him grow, first team NBA, first defense and offense, first guard 6'4" and under, to lead the league in blocks. I think one year he came third in MVP votings. And that year I think he should have won it. It's just his team wasn't that good. To see him grow with the Heatles, to be honest, the first championship the Heatles went to, if they would have won that, he would have been MVP because he averaged, I think, over 36, maybe 32 points a game. Dwyane Wade carried that first team that lost the championship to Dallas. People tend to forget that. And then being selfless, having a meeting with LeBron, telling LeBron, you take over the reins of the team for us to flourish. And people don't understand, man, that was a great team, a great time in South Florida to watch that, man. It was something to see. The Heatles were so dominant, man. And me being a fan, of course I enjoyed it. A lot of people hated it, but I enjoyed it. But to see him grow, the first championship with Shaq, to see him develop this, and that's the dope thing about Wade. He got a championship before LeBron, when it was Gary Payton, Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, and that crew. That was special. And to watch him teach LeBron James how to become a champion, that was another special feat. You know what I'm saying? They didn't win everything, but they did enough to win 3 championships. That was special, man. And Eric Spoelstra, his coach, he grew with him. UD has always been there. Like he said, UD was a big brother to him. Man, to be a Miami Heat supporter, Miami Heat fan, I love the fact that we can actually say D. Wade is a Hall of Famer, and he actually earned it. He worked hard for it, worked through injuries. Man, it's very, very selfless to see what he did. And that speech was so dope. I think a lot of people had a hard time holding the tear back because it was a flawed speech, man. He thanked a lot of people, which was wonderful. Man, but the fact that he thanked people, he told the story behind everyone. And that's what made the speech even better. The detailed stories he told about what people had brought to his life, the effects they had on his life, that was great. And man, like I said, for me, of what I've seen, maybe the best Hall of Fame speech ever made, written. I don't care if they wrote it. I don't care if he read it off a screen, but it was well delivered. And Dwyane Wade, the Hall of Fame recognition is well deserved. Miami Heat supporter, always. Number 3, Wade. So I'm not gonna sit here. I love D Wade. I'm gonna always be a D Wade fan, man. I'm a Miami Heat supporter. Best Hall of Fame speech ever. Guys, if you can please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, drop a comment if you can. I would love for you to do that. I would sincerely appreciate that, because without you guys, I can't grow as a person. YouTube won't share the content, and I need YouTube to share the content. But if you took the time to watch this, man, just please subscribe, and thank you for just watching me, man. Deuces, D Wade, well deserved. I'm out.